Hi there guys, this is Xaashe and this is How to GOLALOON episode 3, and let me just quickly show you these my attack log. As you can see here, I've been doing GOLALOONs all the way through. There's once or twice where I only sniped a town hall, but not recently. So you're gonna see all of these in this video. I've got 6 more replays, and it's starting to get quite monotonous, if that's the word. So what I'm thinking of doing is, I'm gonna, as I do this video and show you the replays, I'm gonna sort of talk through things that I've noticed when I get things wrong or when I do get them right, and what is I would say the keys to getting a GOLALOON right. And then in my next episode, I will just do I'll show you my army composition, and then I'll do a live GOLALOON to end off this little mini series of how to GOLALOON for you guys. So let's get into the next 6 replays, and then as you can see, I had one fail here. Now I sort of went for the dark elixir, so I'm glad I got that, but it's still a fail. So yes, I've only failed 2 attacks in the last 18 that I've done. So I'll show you guys 6 more today, so then it's already 18 attacks. So 2 fails, I think it's not too bad, but then I do have a few 1 stars and then a few 2 stars as well, so as you'll see here in the videos today. But let's get straight into them, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay guys, so here for my first one is the fail that I'm going to show you, and it's usually where the tunnel is on the outside. So what I tried to do here is I dropped the jump so it doesn't go into the corner, so the golem will go into the archer tower where it is going. So I wanted to only make it jump into that mortar compartment, and the air defense compartment. But what happens here is my queen, I rage up my king, but he's already targeted by, I think, all the CC troops and stuff. But here, I think my queen, she actually goes and takes out the enemy the enemy queen. And now she, I think, just doesn't get to the air defense. So that's the first mistake. Remember, I told you have to get one of the air defenses, and this guy's got 4 level 6 air defenses. So here I just decided to go for it anyway, but unfortunately, those air defenses, they were all in range. So 3 air defenses, I mean those 2 air defenses went for the same lava hound. So they already lost 2 lava hounds that exploded. Now there's 2 more, but now they went back to that first one because I didn't drop a rage and the balloons behind those, or close enough to that air defense. So I think one of the things that I've learned with these few raids, now this one was, I don't know how I failed here because I took out lots of the structures, but I think the lava hounds popped all close to the center. And with that expo, I mean, look how close it was. If those balloons just took out that air defense, the lava hound would have, soaked up all the expo damage, and then those pups would have probably, survived longer and stuff. So it's just because of that one air defense that I didn't get that I managed to fail this raid. Now, one of the things I want to talk to, some of the tips that I've noticed in some of my replays. Every time I have a lava hound going to an air defense and there's no balloons backing him up, that usually causes me problems. So here you see I got all the dark elixir, but it's still a fail. So I thought I'll start off with my worst one for the day. Then this one, I only went for it because of the loot. I saw the 3,300 dark elixir and the 380,000 elixir, and I thought to myself, let's just go for it. So I dropped my little level 2 golem. Those 2 wizards on the left were just too wide in range of the queen. I should have just waited for her to start targeting the golem. But anyway, so here the king goes in. One of my subscribers told me that I'm dropping my king too soon. I must wait until the CC is lured out. But in this one, there wasn't a CC, so I thought I'll drop him to go and take out the queen. And then as soon as she took out that air defense, I thought, let me start with my attack. Now, I wasn't sure where to start because there's 2 air defenses at the top. And so, I sort of just dropped my lava hounds there. And this rage spell, you will see here, the lava hounds then go to the next one. But the balloons already took it out. So now I've got 3 lava hounds going to 1 air defense, which was, I think, alright, but I didn't have enough balloons there at the moment. So the lava hounds are just hovering there, the multi-targets are all targeting them, and there's nothing, the balloons were just a little bit late to get there. There I dropped 1 more lava hound. I tried to distract those inferno towers. Here I almost got that last inferno tower down, but then I had to wait for those balloons to to get to it, and I thought I'll just poison all the Larrys, because the Larrys, yeah, as you will notice, I started taking poison again instead of haste, because my haste spell is sort of very weak at the moment. It doesn't do that much difference, so the poison helps me to get rid of Larrys and the enemy CC if I'm struggling with them. So here I've got 4 lava hounds that's all intact, and they never seem to pop. As soon as one was close to dying, then the enemy defenses started targeting the other one. So the problem here was I never got one of my lava hounds to pop. So now I'm sitting with these 4 lava hounds that are so tanky, and they just, they do so little damage. They're very useless unless they pop. So this could have been a 3-star easily, because all the defenses are gone. But because my lava hounds didn't explode, it cost me the 3 stars. So at least I ran out of time, but at least I got a win and I got some very nice loot. So yeah, that's why that one is in here. And this is not a very traditional lava loon here. I mean a GOLALOON. This one, didn't work out as I planned either. It's this guy, he's quite high level. These walls all level 9. All his defenses are maxed, so he's probably just a little bit higher than me. You will notice that I actually got into masters, so I'm busy. The bases I find there's less loot. So anyway, here my queen goes. She takes out the air defense, which was exactly what I wanted. But then I think I started dropping my lava hounds from the wrong side. Now I did have some backup here. I dropped 2 rage spells, which actually overlapped. So I did take out those, but then the lava hounds went to the top air defense instead of the other one, and now I've got nothing balloons going towards that top air defense. So you'll see that top air defense took out the lava hound. Now it's shooting down the balloons, and there I send in another one, but it's sort of too late. They've already taken out most of the balloons. So there I've noticed yet again that when your lava hound goes to a air defense and there's no balloons backing him up, then they get exploded, and then the air defense starts taking out your balloons on a different one. So these 2 last towers, the Archer Tower and the Tesla, actually managed to ruin this whole raid for me. I did get all the loot, or most of the loot, so here I only had a few pups left, but not enough to take out those air defenses. So the lava hounds, sometimes they do go their own way, and it's difficult to control them. Or actually, I just have to be I have to look first before I drop. I must look where they fly to and then drop, instead of just thinking I'm going anti-clockwise or going clockwise. Now these next 2 bases I think sort of look similar. Here I've got my golem going in on the queen and that arch on that air defense. So this is always the nice bases to look at. Try and find bases where the air defenses are not in range of one another, and where the queen and one air defense is sort of easily get to, with just 1 row of walls. So where your jump spell, you just let your golem and your heroes into it, and then your queen or your king will take out the air defense. And then so now this air defense, there's nothing else can shoot to this. No other air defense is in range of this one. So my 2 lava hounds, they're on top of it, distracting it, and now I've got my balloons, and they are following up behind the lava hounds. So as soon as they take out the air defense, the lava hounds then go to the next one. Now I should have left them just let them just go to that one, and then drop some more balloons closer to that air defense. So now there's 3 lava hounds. One will probably explode soon, but now at least there's more balloons coming in to take out the air defense. So there you'll see the balloons go, they take out the air defense. So now the last 3 lava hounds all go to the last air defense, and the balloons are all on their way there to go and sweep up. So this is you'll see this is going to be a 3-star. And it's because your balloons are immediately following up on the lava hound. So here I've got one that explodes, and now it's only a few. The second one goes, and now I've got lots of pups, and there's only 2 defenses left. So this is what you want. And so to me, if I look at just my trial and error, I notice that I usually get 3 stars when I have balloons immediately following up on my lava hounds on the air defenses. So, and you want your lava hounds to not bunch up too much. I sort of have a lava hound left over every time, which is not ideal, but anyway. So here's another one. You'll see this one sort of is a bit harder to get to. I tried the same thing. I dropped my golem. I tried to get the jump so that the golem will only go into the mortar compartment, And see, this time it actually worked out. So the mortar goes straight into that compartment there. Unfortunately, I couldn't control my king, so I should have probably dropped him a little bit later. But I don't want my golem to completely die out. I want him to distract the queen, so my king and queen actually takes out. So there you see the queen went in exactly at the air defense. The enemy queen is gone. There's nothing in the CC. So here I've got my balloons, and they are not following up on the air defense. So you'll see it takes them a little bit longer to get there. But now they took out the other air defense, and now I've got them going in towards the last air defense. So fortunately for me, this one worked out quite nicely. There I've got lava pups all over the place. I've got some nice loot as well. You'll see there I've got a whole bunch of balloons and a lava hound with lots of minions. So this was also confirmed. At first I didn't have any balloons following up, but then those lava hounds did enough damage. When the pups came, they took out the air defense, and everything went smooth again from there. So now I'm going to show you my last one. This was my 6th attack, and it's very similar to 2 attacks ago. You'll see I've got the queen and an air defense to the side. I'm sending in my golem. This time I managed to drop my king and my queen, and they went exactly to the enemy queen and to the air defense. I didn't notice where this guy's clan castle was, but because I saw all the skeleton, all the tombs, I thought he doesn't have a clan castle. So there my king goes, takes out the air defense. Now these air defenses are all sort of in range of one another. It's not ideal, but I did manage to distract them. And here my balloons, they're going in. That rage is a little bit too deep, I think. I should have helped my balloons get there faster. But there the balloons go. One lava hound explodes just as they take out the air defense. Now there's more balloons taking out the next air defense, and there I've got lots of balloons and lava hounds, and they're just sort of taking out all the rest of the defenses. So this one was also almost the overkill. There I've got like I think 10 balloons left, or maybe more. I don't even know if any of my balloons died there. So, but now they are splitting up. I've got one lava hound. I dropped my little haste spell. This was right in the beginning still when I used haste. But this was a solid. I still have some wizards and archers left for my heroes. So guys, watch out for my next video. I hope you guys will enjoy it, and I'm gonna do a nice tutorial on an alive attack. So I'll see you guys there.